G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. And today we're going to be taking a trip back to 1993. We're going to be looking at the Star Brigade Starfighter. Yes, this is a replica, or not a replica, but it is a revamp of the Stellar Stiletto, which was released in 1988. So they just retooled everything, slapped some firing missiles on it, and called it a whole new vehicle. So it was kind of the Tiger Force, Python Patrol type scenario going on. But they kind of upgraded this one a little bit. Instead of a new coat of paint, it was a different color plastic. They added a rocket firing missile launcher on the front, and it came with a pilot as well, just like the Stellar Stiletto did. This one came with Sci-Fi version 3, I believe. So in the 90s, Hasbro was getting into the whole outer space thing with Star Brigade and Mega Marines battling aliens and the Lunartics and all these other cool alien things to keep up with the trend in the market. Alien versus Predator was really popular at the time, still popular today, but they were trying to stay ahead of the curve. So they, excuse me, I'm getting over bronchitis. I'm a little short of breath. So they sent Joes into outer space. And yeah, it just got kind of weird in the 90s with a lot of these things. So the Starfighter was released in 93 and it was discontinued in 94. So they stamped this thing out like mad. So they're to get a lot of them out for their mass production for their 1-year run instead of their typical 2-year run. And then it was discontinued. It was in 94, and then that's when the vintage line ended, was in 94. So we didn't get to see much of anything after that, which was kind of heartbreaking. Then we all know that they retooled in 95 and did Sergeant Savage line. If you're following my channel long enough, you see that I've reviewed some Sergeant Savage figures, gave my opinion on those, feel that they could have done better as a toy line on their own instead of being listed under G.I. Joe. I remember seeing them on the shelves and bought one, and it was like, this isn't G.I. Joe. This is not G.I. Joe. So anyway, I digress. So let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful spacecraft. They call it a jet. This is more like a spaceship. Yeah, it has jet engines on it, so I guess it would classify as a jet. But it's a spaceship. It doesn't have a wide enough wingspan to fly within atmosphere to maintain lift, so this is strictly negative G flying. So this would have to be towed into space, piggyback on their space shuttle or whatnot. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful piece of equipment. Here we go. Please pardon the piece of filament on there. I had this hanging from my ceiling. I had to give this a good dusting. I had about 7 years worth of dust to clean off of it. So taking a look at this, it's supposed to be white. This is starting to yellow a little bit. Very futuristic looking vehicle. We have some gold color tubing on both sides here. These are often missing. Little gold colored piece right here. Not sure what that does, nor do I care. It could be like a hydraulic lift for the canopy. This is supposed to be a hatch for the pilot to get in and out of the canopy, but in reality you lift it up. But we'll get to that in a minute to take a look at the pilot. And this is frosted glass or tinted glass, done in a dark tint. Looking at the front, you have the engine that is exposed. Nice engine detail on that, as well as on the sides here, more exposed engine detailing. Here on the front is a soft nose cone, kind of made of a soft plastic. Flipping around to the back, whoa, look what I forgot to dust. Crap. I just knocked down a bunch of stuff. Hold on. This is what I knocked down. A whole bag of these plastic beads. They go to what's known as diamond painting. Something I've been working on. A little arts and craft kind of thing. I'm selling them on my eBay page. A lot of Halloween stuff, a lot of Halloween diamond paintings. It's a kind of a 5-dimensional thing, sort of color by number with these diamonds, but really cool stuff. You want to check out my eBay page. It's under Lord Byron 1.0. I will put it up here on the screen. I do sell some of my Joes on there, the duplicates, of course. So if you're interested, I do list them occasionally. So anyway, getting back to the Starfighter, you can see the jet engines here. The tail section lifts up so it could stand up on end to rocket off and away. And one of the stickers fell off as I was moving it. So I'll have to glue that back down. But here on the bottom, it looks like 2 fuel tanks. Has 4 missiles that attach onto a dumbbell peg. They're all identical, and that just scared the heck out of me, the way it made that snapping sound. Here is the missile launcher that replaces the gun on the Stellar Stiletto. This is often missing as well on the aftermarket. I think when I bought this, it was missing the gun, so I had to buy a replacement gun. But this is a spring-loaded gun, so it does work quite well. The spring is very taut. So to load it, you simply slip the missile in and it locks into place. You can see it says United States Star Brigade right here. And it says Starfighter, kind of futuristic lettering. And it says 3rd Lunar Wing there, and G.I. Joe here on the side. Another sticker. It says United States. And there's a rescue sticker here on the back. So let's go ahead and pop this open and take a look on the inside. And we will see the pilot couch where Sci-Fi safely sits. His legs do slide right into the holes there. And you can see a small computer control panel. No hand grips or anything for Sci-Fi to hold on to. My example is starting to yellow, even though he has been inside this ship since I had purchased it. Here is Sci-Fi without his helmet. Black hair parted down the middle. He has this nice little blue vest covering his what used to be a white spacesuit. It's broken up by bits of gray. He has a gray belt, gray gloves. He has a pouch on that belt. These bands that wrap around his legs. He does have a knife down here on his boots as well, done up in gray. It's kind of a passive look on his face. Quite interesting. His helmet is made up of a softer plastic. I shouldn't say soft. This one's gotten kind of rigid over time. He has a notch here on the back. This was, I'm assuming, for another action figure. This didn't indicate anything on Yo Joe to where a hose would attach. At least I could have overlooked it too, but he does come with a gun as well. Unfortunately, I do not have the gun. I would display it with him. It was a silver pistol of sorts. But yeah, the helmet with a blue visor completes the ensemble. So you bend his legs over, slot him right in, close the canopy, and there you have it. The Starfighter in all of its glory. I do like the little touch of gold here. I do remember I had to buy another hose as well, because it did come without one of the hoses. But the gold was a nice touch. It broke up the color. I don't like the pumpkin puke orange missiles. They could have done something different with that. Black would have been nice, or even blue to complement the tail fin and the thruster. Other than that, it's the only real critique I have of it. Pretty cool vehicle, all in all. All right, so there you have it, guys. The 1993 Starfighter. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is one that I've been looking at for a couple years now, and was wondering where I could fit it in to do a review on. And I figured, hey, let's just do it today. Why not? By 93, I was a senior in high school. I was either graduating or had graduated, and I had far more important things on my mind. And I honestly do not remember seeing this on the shelves. By that time, I was busy sinking money into my 1976 Mercury Zephyr station wagon, canary yellow with red interior. That thing was a lemon. Rebuilt the engine with my neighbor. Great car though, good memories. But yeah, too busy with that, getting my career in healthcare started. So a little too busy to be buying toys full time. So I don't have any memory of this at all. Unfortunately, I can't share anything with it about it. So there you have it, guys. If you do have any memories of this from your childhood, please feel free to share it. If you do have this vehicle, let me know what you think about it. I love hearing from you guys. Leave me a comment. That's the favorite part of the program. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor there. Would really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much for making this channel the success that it is. I really could not do it without you. So anyway, you guys take care. We'll see you next week for another G.I. Joe toy review. Maybe Vampire will come back around for another Moonlight review or whatever he called it. So you guys take care of yourselves. You deserve it. Be kind to everyone around you. You never know what type of day somebody is having. Be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. Bye-bye.